I'm Kelly Patton.
And I'm Bradley Jeanette.
And welcome to a very soggy week here in the Fraser Valley. Bradley, I'm glad you made it here on canoe.
Kayak Kelly.
Okay, Kayak Kelly. That can be my Sportys name.
Okay, so what you did there. Yes, it's the 2026 Sapphire Creative Sportys tonight. First time ever.
Very
I'm excited.
exciting. Yes. It's going to be recognizing the best athletes, teams, mascots, coaches, volunteers, everything in Chilliwack, and
I'll be a presenter.
excellent. Well, la-di-da. Okay, we are also pleased to announce that Esther Hugendorn has won our St. Patty's Day prize pack, which includes 2 tickets to tonight's Sportys, a ton of Sportys merch courtesy of title sponsor Sapphire Creative, and a $100 gift card courtesy of presenting sponsor Kelly O'Brien's Chilliwack. Thank you, Sapphire Creative and Kelly O'Brien's.
We're also so excited to have Lisa Sweet from the Novari Collective of Langley in this morning to chat about how to stage your home, whether it's for sale or for living. It's spring.
All right, yes, literally it's 7:46 a.m. and depending on when you're watching this, it may be winter.
Or you if you're still watching it at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're online all the time. You
All
can
the time.
go back and watch us. You don't actually have to get up at 6 o'clock. So happy spring or winter, depending on when you're watching this.
All right, we'll also have all the other non-Sportys things to do this weekend from all over the Fraser Valley, and of course, Black Press Media picks for the news from everywhere, but mostly close to home.
All coming up now.
Welcome back. It's going to be a great show today. Spring has almost officially sprung. I saw robins, but Bradley, you've been doing some spring prep work in the garden this week. How many yards of soil did you move?
So we had 10 yards of soil.
Yeah.
And I live in a very small lot on Promontory, so that it's a lot of dirt. And we got it done.
You got it done.
We got it done. I didn't do this all myself.
Okay.
So thank you to Volodya, Andre, Cameron, Chelsea, Tyler. We got it done. Thank you guys.
10 yards is a lot.
It was a lot of
How's
dirt.
your back?
I probably need a new one.
Okay. All right. Well, I haven't started my garden yet. I've been too busy.
You're busy all the time.
I am, but I get to help people, so it's good.
There you go.
It's good. All right, it's time. We need to get into the news before spring actually hits. It's brought to you by the oh-so-eloquent reporters of Black Press Media, starting in... Well, let's go provincial first.
Provincial first.
So this one is from Mark Page of Black Press Media. The BC government has recruited 414 health professionals since announcing a $5 million ad campaign last June targeting U.S. West Coast states.
That's a huge number.
It's fantastic. This includes 260 nurses, 89 doctors, 42 nurse practitioners, and 23 allied health professionals, according to an update from Health Minister Josie Osborne on Tuesday, March 17th. They're strengthening healthcare teams here. They're helping communities across our province access the care that people need. And it's just the beginning, she said.
Very exciting.
Yes.
Also from Mark Page, 2,400 people have applied for the 200 to 250 firefighter jobs as BC gears up for wildfire season this summer. Forest Minister Ravi Parmar is ecstatic with the response. I mean, I agree that it's great that people are applying for these positions, but it's sad that wildfires are something that is unfortunately a growing industry.
Yeah, and we need to keep them safe.
Yes, we do.
All right.
Yeah.
This one is quite ugly, so trigger warning to our viewers. From Vicky Hopes of the Abbotsford News, a former Summerland lifeguard who was previously sentenced to 6 years in jail for preying on young boys now faces new charges in Abbotsford. Court records indicate that Edward Cassavant, 61, whose nickname is Eddie Spaghetti, has been charged with 6 offenses, 1 count each of possessing, accessing, and distributing child sex abuse materials, making or publishing child sex abuse materials, making sexually explicit materials available to someone under the age of 18, and failing to comply with a prohibition order.
Not good news.
Not good news.
No. Out in Agassiz, during their meeting on March 10th, the Fraser Cascade School District Board of Trustees solidified commitments towards truth and reconciliation. According to Adam Lewis of the Agassiz-Harrison Observer, the board passed a policy unanimously stating that all students graduate with the knowledge of residential schools and the devastating impacts on Indigenous communities nationwide, as well as the importance of reconciliation, the continued implementation and development of First Nations languages and cultural programs, providing opportunities for all to learn more about local First Nations cultures and worldviews. Further in promoting and enforcing anti-racism strategies related to Indigenous students, families, and communities. The policy reiterates that the responsibility of reconciliation efforts in the district fall on the shoulder of everyone, not solely on the Indigenous communities.
Absolutely. I think that's good news, especially in a really polarizing political landscape right now and a lot of confusion and misinformation. Okay.
Yeah.
In Chilliwack, Jennifer Feinberg of the Chilliwack Progress advises that low-income seniors and persons with disabilities can get their income tax returns in Chilliwack filed for free with the help of trained volunteers. The annual income tax program is underway at 2 locations, say organizers with the Chilliwack and District Seniors Resource Society. That's fantastic. I'm glad that program's still happening.
They have a really great service over there. We just love them.
Makes a huge difference.
In Langley, tomorrow the public's invited to celebrate women at a special event in Langley City for the International Women's Day Business and Entrepreneur Expo. We've been calling it International Women's Day for a while. I've decided this is International Women's Month. I've decided.
I think it's Women's History Month.
Perfect.
Among other things. It's a lot of things in March.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's great, and we're glad that they're doing it. They're featuring workshops, networking, and more. It's Women's History Month. Going back since you told me in 1911, I want to say.
Yeah, I don't remember, but
it's been a long time.
We need a month.
You need a month. You can have the whole year.
Okay.
So this is happening in Langley City Hall between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Thank you, Heather Colpitz of the Langley Advance Times, for that heads up, and thanks to Black Press as always. Now, after the break, Lisa Sweet of Novari Collective. Lisa Sweet, welcome to Daybreak. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad that you came out.
I'm excited to be here.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
I moved to Chilliwack almost 15 years ago with my family. I'm a mom of 2 kids. I've had 100 jobs throughout the years, so I've done a little bit of everything. I do a lot of volunteer work here in Chilliwack.
You do.
And I'm a stager and a home organizer, so I'm kind of here to talk about that today.
Staging and organizing. And it's spring. We've been talking about spring. Yes. Spring cleaning.
Yeah. So spring cleaning, organizing. So first, name of your company?
Novari Collective.
Novari Collective. All right. And so for people who might not know, what does staging mean?
So staging is typically for real estate. So you're looking to sell your house. Maybe you've lived there for 30 years, or maybe you just moved in and you are flipping out of the house and getting out of it right away. We come in and make it look beautiful and kind of neutral. So it's not really for you, it's for photographs and it's for the buyer. So we're trying to make it look neutral. We're going to take out like family photos. We're going to remove some of the bright colors in your house. We're going to tone it down so that when the pictures are taken, that everything looks calm and inviting and as big as possible.
Okay. Well, so it's like a little zhuzh up and makeover for your home. And so whenever I watch a real estate show, they always like, the buyer needs to picture themselves here. Is that kind of the feel?
Exactly. And we do it with either your own stuff, depending on your budget, or we can do it with rentals. So sometimes a realtor will come to us and they have a vacant place, and I find buyers have a really hard time picturing, will my couch fit here? What angle am I going to put the chair? And how is my stuff going to look in here? But if it has some of our furniture rented into their space, it can give them a better idea of how their own furniture is going to fit.
All right. So in my head right now, I'm going to a bunch of open houses so that I can see how I want to arrange my house.
Yeah, fun.
So it's like interior design meets real estate meets something for everyone?
It's very specific. So interior design is more specifically to your style. So if you were going to meet with a designer, you would sit down and they'd want to know about you and how you feel and how you want your house to feel. Whereas staging is, I want to appeal to a mass audience. I don't want to appeal just to you. So we're going to neutralize everything and we're going to make everything look big, bright, and open.
Okay.
It's really interesting, eh?
Clean slate.
Clean slate.
Not
yeah.
empty slate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. So how did you get into that seems like pretty niche work. How did you get into that?
Yeah, I kind of fell into it actually. I used to work for a company that moved seniors. And I just kind of had an eye for it. When I'd go into somebody's house that was downsizing from 3,500 square feet, that's lived there for 30 years, I can visualize. I have some kind of weird ability to visualize how it's going to look in a 700 square foot space. So I just could say, no, you need to get rid of this. No, you need to get rid of this. No, this isn't going to fit. And then we get to the other side and I could set it up and hang pictures and make it look comforting and like home for them. And I actually got referred to a staging company to just try it out and see if I liked it. And I haven't looked back.
Or very lucky that you do. So that is, I guess, kind of the organizing side of things as well that you do, right?
Yeah.
Being able to decide, okay, this is what we keep and this is what we don't. And for me, are you doing any organizing for spring?
I'm trying.
Okay, for me, I keep wanting, you see these lists online of, today you're going to get rid of all of this, stuff that you don't use, or it's really overwhelming to get started, but I really need to do it.
Yeah.
So where does a person start if they want to get a little more organized in the spring?
So what I would say is the first thing to do is pick something small because you want to win. So the first thing you're going to do is pick maybe a junk drawer, something little that you know you need to tackle and that has been bothering you for a while.
It's like a quick dopamine hit.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's what we want. Something like thinking under 20 minutes. And then what I recommend is you time yourself.
Okay.
Set a timer because I think people think, oh my goodness, it's going to take an hour or 3 hours or it's going to take all day. And when you actually time yourself, you realize maybe it took 11 minutes. And then the next thing seems easier because that was only 11 minutes and you've been procrastinating it for 3 years. So I would recommend setting a timer, take the junk drawer, empty everything out of it and have piles. Donate, garbage, recycle, obviously, and then whatever you need to keep. And then something like a junk drawer, usually there's like little bits of things like batteries and keys floating around. So I even recommend putting in like a little Tupperware bin or something in for the littler things. So when you're putting stuff back in, it's easier to find and you're not digging through the junk drawer the next time you're looking for something. Think of organizing as something you're doing for your future self.
All right, I like that. So my future self has been putting off my closet.
It's a big one.
And we moved in. We have this big closet that we share. And, the kid stuff ends up in there and the dog stuff ends up in there and clothes that you never wear anymore. And then that's a bigger thing than a junk drawer. So how do you gear up to do that? Do you do the same thing? Do you just empty it out?
Yep.
Wow,
I
okay.
actually empty it out.
The whole thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bradley's
sure?
not convinced.
That's why
I'm gonna call Lisa.
That's why I say get a little dopamine hit first and do smaller things first. I think people's two biggest issues for decluttering or organizing are papers are always hard. People always have a hard time. Well, how do I know if I need it? And their closet because it's just so big and so overwhelming, and maybe it becomes a catch-all for everybody's stuff. So I recommend taking everything out of your closet and everything out of your drawers and putting it all on your bed because you're not sleeping on your bed until it's done.
It's done.
You're cruel.
Yep. Yeah. But then it's done and you walk in your closet and if you try on every single thing in your closet or you hold it up and think, am I ever going to wear this again? And get rid of it, you're going to find that the next time you walk in your closet, everything fits you and everything is something that you would pick to wear. And it's not like you're rifling through stuff. The other thing I really recommend for people in closets is color coordinate everything because say you're looking for that black tank top and you know it's in here somewhere. If it's always with the black stuff, you only have to look through that much, not your entire closet. So.
All right. And but you don't do the Marie Kondo, does this bring me joy?
You can. I did that to my closet and in my drawers, and I found that's made a huge difference for me. And I followed her whole folding protocol, because instead of stuff being stacked on top in your drawer, it's filed in your drawer. So all of your t-shirts stand on end like this. And so you open your drawer and you look and you can see every single t-shirt and every single pair of pants. And so I never have to take time to get dressed in the morning, because I can always see every single thing as soon as I open a drawer, as soon as I walk in my closet, and it's not that panic of, oh my goodness, I was planning on wearing this and I can't find it. Where is it?
All right, I'm starting to see the wisdom of the
Future
drawer
you.
first, because that seems intimidating. But I mean, it would be nice to go into my closet and everything fits, and I like it all.
Right?
Yeah, that'd
If
be
you
nice.
really wanted to start small, you could just pick a drawer in your dresser and just go from there. But like for the wow, like take a day and just
Take a day.
dig in. Or if you're really like overwhelmed, call me and I'll come help you.
Okay.
So is a closet a day, typically?
Yeah. Depending on how much stuff you have and how big it is.
So mine's a week. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Maybe you don't want to put it on your bed because you want to sleep there eventually.
Be sleeping on the floor.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Okay. So for everybody who wants to get organized, start small, get that dopamine hit, and then pile it all on your bed. You know, when I was like a teenager, I used to clean my room like that. Everything went on the bed, and then it found its home or the trash. Any recommendations about donating?
Yes. I donate everything. So if you're cleaning out the linen closet, things like blankets, towels, face cloths, things like that can go to the SPCA here in Chilliwack. They'll take all of it. Clothes, I don't do consignment because I just don't have the patience for it, but pretty much anywhere we'll take anything. Just make sure it doesn't have rips or stains in it. But I don't technically usually go to Value Village, but I love Thrifty Boutique is really great. Mission Thrift Store is awesome. They'll take little things too, like if you have stools or kitchen stuff, appliances and stuff like that, they'll take that, smaller appliances. Yeah, that's what I'd recommend. Those are probably my two go-tos. Yeah. There is one down on Airport. I can't think of what it's
Hidden
called.
Treasures?
Hidden Treasures.
Yeah.
They're also awesome. They'll take some artwork and things like that.
That's
Perfect.
Cool. I know for some women's business clothes, Stardust Doorway does a shop every year. All the ladies in the program get to shop for like work clothes.
Oh, I love that.
So when I'm getting rid of like blazers and suits and things like that, I usually save them for Stardust Doorway. But
yeah, I love
I'm
that.
always wondering where to send my stuff if I'm done.
Now we know. Because they're all different. Everyone has different rules as far as what they bring in.
They do. The Free Store also does like a grad dress drive every year. So if you're getting rid of something fancy and dressy, it's nice to donate to them because then they'll do like a free shop for all the grads.
All right. Well, and it's easier to let things go when you know that they're going to go to someone else and be used.
Yeah.
So even if you're like, should I, shouldn't I? Am I going to need this? Just give it to someone who does.
Totally.
All right. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks
I
for
feel like
having
I
me.
learned so much, and I might be cleaning my closet this weekend.
So for anyone listening, so you're based in Chilliwack. Novari Collective is, what's the area?
Office and warehouse is in Langley, but we have people all the way from Chilliwack to Squamish. So we can service people throughout the whole Lower Mainland.
So if Kelly and I chicken out on doing this in our own closets, we can call you.
Yeah.
And either you or one of your colleagues will come help us.
It'll be me.
It'll be you.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Your local gal.
No one else can judge me except for you.
That's right.
All right. Well, coming up, what's a guy, a gal, or a person to do this weekend around the valley?
We're going to talk about it.
It's springtime coming up.
Myself, I am fairly new to Chilliwack, actually. I moved here about 3 years ago.
It provides the opportunity to get involved in many different types of projects, not only local but also international.
I joined because I just wanted to learn more about Chilliwack.
Really interesting people.
We lip synced music all night long as the entertainment for the Rotary Club.
So we were able to provide a water well.
I wanted to make friends, I wanted to network.
Rotary has given me so much over the past 6 years that I've been a part of it.
You're one of the most organized and charities and service clubs in the world.
It really makes you feel like you're a part of something.
Welcome back. All right. Can you believe our salute to spring is almost over?
Weird.
Yeah. Well, we've sprung right into it. It must be from the time change. Way back.
I adapted very easily to the time change this time. Did you?
I did. It's probably because it was the last one.
Last one.
Last
Never
one.
doing it again.
All right. So what are you up to this weekend?
This weekend, I'm having a cooking class on spaghetti sauce.
Are you hosting it or are you taking it?
Hosting the class at my house.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited because I can't cook.
It's only for me. It's a private class.
Oh.
But if I figure out how to cook, I'll serve it to you. What are you doing this weekend?
You know what? I have a lot of homework this weekend, so I'm in school. So it's not glamorous.
You're such a student. A studious student.
Well, no, the amount of homework I have this weekend clearly demonstrates that my studiousness has been lacking. But
Wow.
let's get into what's happening around the valley. But before we jump in, do you know what I bought last week, right after our show?
What'd you buy?
My membership to Man Farms for the Highland cows and spring animals.
I want to go see the cows.
You just buy the membership.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, and we'll go together.
All right.
All right, what's happening around the valley? In Abbotsford, on Saturday, the Reach Gallery Museum is holding its International Women's Day event from 12:30 to 4:40 p.m. It's all about rights, justice, and action. It's described as a thoughtfully designed afternoon focused on women's rights, justice, and lived realities with space for dialogue, leadership, and connection. And registration is free.
We love the free stuff.
Love the free stuff.
Out here in Chilliwack tonight, it's the first ever Sapphire Creative Sporty Awards presented by Kelly O'Brien's Chilliwack. I'll be there presenting an award. So you should come down. You should see me. And if you don't like me, then maybe you would like to come and see host comedian Cliff Prang, friend of the show, or the induction of lifetime legend Barry Douglas of the Chilliwack Chiefs. Or if you don't like any three of us, there's the Maybells. They're performing the halftime show. So we have amazing awards for athletes, teams, schools, and mascots in Chilliwack in 2025. Now, I also heard, this is not confirmed, I heard there's mini donuts.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay, so you don't have to have dinner before.
No, you don't have to. I'm going to decide how hungry I am after visiting the Fuzzy Pickle food truck, who will also be on hand.
Oh,
So light dinner, then Fuzzy Pickles, then mini donuts. This is all happening tonight at the Chilliwack Cultural Center.
all right.
Tomorrow
at Minter Gardens, it's the Container Gardening Fruits and Berries Seminar led by world-renowned Brian Minter, happening 10 to 11 a.m. It's free, but they just ask that you call or sign up in-store to register.
Have you ever taken one of his classes?
No.
I have, and it's really informative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
one
learn a
sounds
lot.
pretty good. I'm going to have to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. How in the midst of 3 events does Cliff Prang figure into 2 of them? Well, it's because tomorrow night he's playing with the cast of a very, very improv theater at Bez Arts Hub on 64th Avenue, starting at 7 p.m.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to get all up in Cliff's grill about this, but honestly, how hard can improv be?
You literally just make it up while you're going. Like, you don't have to prepare anything. We're improving right now.
We literally do this every
No,
week.
We're not. And that was a joke. Please don't come for us. It's just called my life, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
All
that,
right.
Cliff. So much anger so early in the morning. I think it's the last vestiges of winter coming out, and we're only around an hour away, and then it's spring.
Yeah, it's already raining, like so much though. Okay, so let's hurry up. One more event, this time in Mission. It's the Speedy Goat Motorsports Autocross Slush Series number 5 tomorrow.
That was a mouthful.
That was a mouthful. So let me try to get this straight. There's a number 1, 2, 3, and 4. If I've missed the first 4, does it spoil what happens in the 5th? Did I have to go to 1 through? Anyway, gates open at 7:40 a.m. That's really early. So that's too early for you.
Way too early for
Yeah.
me, yes.
Autocross is open to both new and experienced drivers looking to join a community, improve their driving, and have a fun day. They simply ask you to arrive with an adequate helmet and a desire to learn. So this is about learning the sport, which is really cool. And kind of what I always thought would be neat, driving around a track at death-defying speeds. Very cool.
Do you use your own car? Do you use their car? Is it a cart?
I just read the news.
All right, time we move on. Thanks for watching today, and thanks so much to Lisa Sweet of the Novari Collective for joining us today from Langley and all over the Fraser Valley.
Yeah, if you have something you think we should share on the show, we'd love to hear from you. Contact us through Messenger on chillTV's Facebook page. Thanks to all of you for watching, and have a
Fabulous Fraser Valley weekend.